Picture this. You are sitting around a fire. The night is cold. The group is quiet. And someone you have known your entire life, someone who hunted with you, laughed with you, shared food with you, is no longer breathing. No hospital, no funeral home, no priest, no phone to call anyone. Just you, your group, a body, and the darkness around you. What do you do? This is one of the most deeply human questions we can ask, and the answer, discovered through thousands of years of archaeology, is going to change the way you think about ancient humans forever. Because what they did was not primitive, it was not cold, it was not random, it was deeply, surprisingly, human. Let's start with the moment it happened. When someone died in an ancient human group, the very first reaction was grief. Real, visible, emotional grief. We know this not from written records. Ancient humans had no writing. We know this from burial sites, from the objects found buried alongside bodies, from the positions bodies were placed in. Because here is what archaeologists discovered that shocked the entire scientific world. At a site in Iraq called Shanidar Cave, dating back 60,000 years, they found a Neanderthal burial, and surrounding the body, pollen, massive amounts of flower pollen. Someone placed flowers on that grave. 60,000 years ago, before language as we know it, before civilization, before religion as we understand it today, someone picked flowers and placed them on the body of someone they lost. If that does not give you chills, nothing will. So what was the actual process? First, the group would stop everything. No hunting, no gathering, no moving camp. Everything paused. The group gathered around the body and stayed close. This was not a rule anyone wrote down. It was instinct. The same instinct you feel when someone you love is gone and you just need to be near people. Second, the body was prepared. In many ancient burial sites, bodies were found in very specific positions, curled up, knees to chest, the fetal position, like a sleeping child. Researchers believe this was intentional. Some think it represented sleep or rest. Others believe it symbolized being reborn, returning to the earth the same way you came into the world. Either way, someone carefully, gently moved that body into position. Someone touched that person one last time with intention and care. Third, objects were placed with the body. Stone tools, animal bones, shells from oceans miles away, red ochre powder, a bright red mineral painted directly onto the body. These were not random objects. These were meaningful things, things that belonged to that person, things the group wanted them to carry forward to wherever they believed the dead were going. Now here is where it gets truly fascinating. Ancient humans did not just bury their dead and move on. Some groups kept the bones, specifically the skull. At multiple ancient sites across Europe and the Middle East, archaeologists found skulls that had been carefully separated from the rest of the body after burial, cleaned, sometimes painted with red ochre, sometimes decorated, and then kept inside the camp. Why? The leading theory is that ancient humans believed the skull still held something of the person, their spirit, their wisdom, their presence. By keeping the skull nearby, the group kept that person close. They were not trying to forget the dead, they were trying to keep them part of the group. Think about that for a moment. 50,000 years before anyone wrote a single word about grief or love or loss, humans were already finding ways to hold on to the people they lost. But death was not just emotional for ancient humans, it was also extremely dangerous. A dead body attracts predators fast. The smell of death carries for miles. Wolves, hyenas, lions, bears, all of them could track that smell directly to the camp. So ancient humans had a very practical reason to deal with the body quickly. This is actually one reason researchers believe burial developed so early. It was not just emotional, it was survival. Bury the body, hide the smell, protect the group. But here's the twist. Some ancient human groups did not bury at all. Instead, they carried their dead to a high place, a cliff edge, a hilltop, and left the body exposed to the sky, to birds, to nature. This practice, called sky burial, still exists in some cultures today, in Tibet, in parts of Mongolia, a direct, unbroken line from 50,000 years ago to the modern world. Ancient humans are not as far from us as we think. So what did ancient humans do when someone died? They stopped. They gathered. They grieved. They prepared the body with care and intention. They buried meaningful objects. They kept pieces of the people they loved close to them. And they found ways, across thousands of years and thousands of miles, to say goodbye. Sound familiar? Because we still do almost exactly the same things today. Different rituals, different words, different religions, but the same deep human need underneath all of it. To honor the people we lose, to keep them close, to believe they are going somewhere. That need is not modern, it is not religious, it is not cultural. It is simply human, and it always has been. Next video, we are going to explore something completely different and honestly, a little unexpected. How did ancient humans fall in love? And trust me, it is nothing like a romantic movie. See you there.